It's another week, and as you guys know, this is going to be State of Ragnarok Transcendence number 5 with your main man Debo. Hope you guys are surviving well, staying inside, practice social distancing, washing your hands, and only going outside when absolutely necessary. They laughed at us back in the 90s and early 2000s, boys, that we stayed inside too much to play video games. But now our moment has arrived, and we've been waiting for this whole moment our entire lives. So, jokes on them. But in all seriousness, wash your hands, social distance, and make sure you guys get your vitamin C up, vitamin D3 up, and just listen to your officials. And that's about it. And that's all I want to say about that. This installment of Ragnarok, or State of Ragnarok Transcendence, and not gonna lie to you, not much to go on right now. The interesting fact of the economy is that, believe it or not, the bubblegums and also the experience books have went up. I think that's partially because, more or less, they have an experience event going on for everybody to stay inside due to the COVID-19 quarantine. Kind of everybody just kind of staying home and practicing social distancing and stuff like that. They put a little experience event out with increased drop of items, I do believe, as well. So that could be the reason why a lot more people are buying them, trying to get the most bang for their buck. The scary thing is there's not a lot of battle manuals and bubblegums on the market. Usually there's 2 to 3 pages, and I only saw 1 today, so, and they're all listing at 166K per, so, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. I'm not too for sure. I don't know with this epidemic going on if it's gonna have a great impact. I mean, they kind of said it honestly in the forums, barring no one gets sick or nothing crazy happens, they'll be able to crank out the game. In all honesty, man, the offices where they do a lot of these updates is from California. And California's not too well with the COVID-19 pandemic. Don't mean to talk about, all the stuff that's going on. I try to keep more lighthearted, focused about the gaming, but it does factor into the State of RetRO Transcendence. I mean, let's be real. If anybody down there gets sick or anything crazy happens or they lose a couple staff members and they have to close things down, all that stuff realistically is gonna delay everything. Woo, that's good. We're still waiting on WoW. There's no... They said they're going to try to have it down by the end of this month. I just can't see that happening. We really didn't get a good chance to test WoW on the servers. There's not a lot of players on it. At the max, I see Sacre with maybe 20 people if you're lucky. The fever fields that they included have been pretty cool. It seems like when you go into certain areas, like example, Orc Dungeon, you kill a certain amount of, orcs, orc zombies, or if you're just on the orc map and you kill, certain monsters of that type, the way it should work is, it'll spawn a champion version of that monster. And then when you kill the champion version of that monster, I think after so many champion monsters are killed, then it spawns like a little boss monster of that type. And I do believe the champion and the boss monsters can have different modifiers from this monster has additional flee, this monster has, does additional damage, has more HP, and then when you kill them, they drop a certain type of armor gear that has the enchants on it. So that's fantastic, and I'm already looking forward to that. Basically,
Let's
if
go!
you wanted to hunt for certain items, you would hunt for it on that map.
Fuck yeah,
so for
dude.
instance, like if you're hunting on the Orc Zombie or Orc Dungeon 1 map, the champions and all the bosses and everything are going to spawn on that map. They're not going to spawn on another one. If you go to down the Dragons in Abyss, all the dragons you fight down there will eventually spawn a champion, and then a champion spawns into the boss one, and you'll fight the monsters there.
Yeah.